about 9 years now. So my background first, why I got into healthcare, was I was a young athlete. I was a gymnast. I had a really bad accident and I broke my neck and ended up having surgery within 5 days. And it was just kind of a traumatic experience. But as a child, I realized that I didn't really like that I didn't have a lot of control over what happened to me and then what happened to me after that. So growing up, I wanted to teach people that they had more options. They got to feel more informed about their healthcare, that they got to make decisions on their healthcare and actually hopefully try to prevent some injuries. A lot of people are afraid of the cracks and pops. I don't mind if people get adjusted or not. That's informed care, right? That is your choice, it's your body. But I do like to do a lot of soft tissue work. So not exactly massage, not exactly trigger point therapy, but I'm gonna touch you where you hurt and then also teach you how to do self-releases at home, whether it's a foam roller, a lacrosse ball. There's various amazing massagers now, so all those kinds of tools. But again, that way we have more healing at home. My visits are longer than normal chiropractors, so my first visit is just under an hour, and then my regular visits are just under a half an hour. So with that, we do a lot of lifestyle talking. I'm gonna coach patients on what their hierarchy of needs is. So if you come into me with back pain, but you're not sleeping, or you have crazy anxiety where maybe we need another professional to help, to me, until we get those things in ordered, I care about your back, and that's easy, but we really need to look at hydration and nutrition and sleep and how's your emotional health. And all of that really relates to your pain and you as a whole patient. And that's what I really want to do, is I want to take care of people as a whole person. So we'll address those things, and then we'll do the soft tissue work, we'll adjust if people are comfortable, and we'll get into the self-care, which then the self-care at home usually means a few take-home exercises, and that might mean mobility work, like a stretch, or that might mean learning how to use a foam roller, or that might be nutrition goals of trying to increase water or increase sleep. Being a chiropractor, I do like holistic health, of course. So I like to provide natural options or solutions for patients, but of course meeting where they are. So one of the things that I personally have aligned with and that I use almost on every single patient, if they're okay with it, are essential oils. Again, we use this as a whole plethora, depending on if it's helpful with stress management or sleep or inflammatory responses, and just to help with those aches and discomforts. But particularly sleep is one of my favorites, because no one in this town really seems to sleep. And if you don't sleep, it really does affect every single area of your life. And from a health standpoint, between managing sleep and a normal inflammatory response, that's incredibly important. So I have a bunch of tools that I love to use, including supplements, that if patients want that alternative holistic approach, that's something I can offer. So many times I think patients can become overwhelmed on where to start. And really the truth is, you just need to start. You do not have to be the perfect patient. None of us are. You don't need to blame yourself for what you did or didn't do in your past, but just starting, come in, let's see where you are. And my job is to meet you where you're at with healthcare and with treatment. Sometimes when people are in pain for a very, very long time, it gets very discouraging, right? And it starts to basically rule your whole life. Every decision you make, what you can and can't do, and really your life becomes much smaller, and we no longer have hope, or we don't think that there are options or there are solutions. So I am an absolute firm believer, and there's always something that can be done. So if someone tells you there are no options or this is your only route, then my suggestion is find an alternative, find a new opinion. So my job is to help provide those options and trying to guide and navigate, almost coach you through what your options are and what that road looks like, so that we have some hope and some solutions to what your goals are, what your needs are, and where you want to go. And then my job is to help guide you to get there.